Welcome back, everybody. I'm Rotag, joined by my co-host, Willie. We are ready to bring you the round of 64, Season 1, Brawl 3. We are ready to go. Willie, are those cards shuffled?
They are shuffled. They are ready. Give them one last shuffle just for the heck of it. We're ready to rock. We're ready to get to Mars. We're ready to start this brawl. We've had the reveal. We've had the discussion. We've had the commentary. Now it's time to let the cards do the talking, and let's see what these competitors have and who will be our next Brawl champion.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself. Remember, as always, this is just for entertainment purposes. We're just here to have fun, not advocating fighting in any form. So, all right, our first matchup in the Mars features number 1 seed Achilles versus 16 seed Jimmy Carter. Let those cards fall.
All right. Greater than 10 seed differential, which means Achilles can get a knockout with an ace, king, queen, jack, or 10. So let's see what happens. Achilles, first draw is a queen. Quick knockout for Achilles. The champion is through. Jimmy Carter is heading back to work on some more houses.
Yep, we saw that all coming. It wasn't going to be, happening long. He's only got one weak spot, and Jimmy Carter just couldn't, fall over in the right spot to knock him down on it. And we're moving on. 8-9 matchup. Nolan Ryan versus Hank Schrader. This should be a good matchup.
Nolan Ryan, remember, with the baseball. So we got no knockout potential, but we have a very even fight. Nolan Ryan gets to throw the first punch or the first pitch in this case. Let's see what happens here. Nolan Ryan opens it up with a 6 of spades. Hank counters with a queen of hearts. Ryan, 2 of hearts. Hank, queen of spades. Looking bad for Nolan here. Oh, man, the Ryan Express might be about to be derailed here. Hank, with 30 points, has knocked out Nolan Ryan.
Yeah, it was already over before that king was drawn. Hank, the DEA agent has already had some issues with getting into some fisticuffs, more than likely, even though he can't, see his own brother-in-law, and what he's doing. But, yeah, he took care of Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan, just not quite what he used to be. So
yeah, he's going to have to head back to those Bayer commercials and maybe get some aspirin after that beat down from Hank Schrader.
Yep, Schrader will go ahead and see Achilles in the next round of 32. But moving on, number 4 versus 13, Chewbacca going up against Larry David.
Seed difference is 9. Ace, king, queen, or jack will result in a knockout for Chewbacca. Here we go. Chewy opens it up with the 6 of spades. Oh, Larry David with the ace of clubs.
That is quite funny.
8 of spades. Ace of diamonds from Larry David. Could we see a shocker here? Chewy needs a knockout card or he's going to be upset in the first round here on Mars.
We both
had Chewy going. Cards. It's not going to be enough. Larry David is through to the next round.
We saw something that neither one of us predicted. We both had Chewy going pretty far going on there.
We did.
I think we both had him, in the Elite 8?
We did, and you had him all the way to the Final 4, didn't you?
No. I had Wonder Woman taking him out.
Okay, yeah, we each had Chewy making a run to the Elite 8. Instead, Larry David knocks him out in the first round. Weak performance there. Maybe needed Han Solo.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. It was just quick and over, for Chewy.
Yeah, all those knockout cards. He did not draw any sort of paint. Larry David with the strongest performance so far of the tournament.
What's a Wookiee to do?
Lose.
Let's find out who Larry David will go up against in the next round of 32. Will it be 5-seeded Zangief or 12-seeded Ronald McDonald?
Seed difference is 7. Zangief can get a knockout with an ace, king, or queen. Let's see how the man with his singlet does. Is he going to launch the suplex on him? We'll find out. Zangief opens it up with a 4 of diamonds. Ronald, 2 of spades.
This is a weak fight. The cards are a little high. You might want to bring them down just a little bit for our viewers to see. There we go. But weak fight to start with.
2 of diamonds from Zangief. Ronald, 2 of clubs. What is happening here? They're dancing around each other.
Thankfully, there's only 1, 2 left in the deck, so there's only so much more weakness that can happen.
5 of spades for Zangief. There's
So
a big opening here for Ronald. 5 of clubs. Somebody do some math for me. This is just so low. 7, 11
and 9.
Oh, wow.
That's what I was trying to stop. I was trying to pause you for a second, Willie. You got a little bit too wild there. Maybe that's why they call you Wild Willie. You just wanted to start flipping those cards. I wanted to figure out what did Ronald need at the end there to be able to tie Zangief and go into extras or beat him. But he drew a 5. It just, I mean, Ronald had the chance. Zangief got lucky. Zangief,
maybe they're confused about his spacesuits or something. That looked like that was ugly.
Yeah, he didn't know what was going on for sure, and that's a problem there.
Larry David had no problems. Hank had no problems. Achilles had no problems. These two looked like a bunch of clowns.
One, I think, is, So I don't know. Would you rather have the clown or the creepy magician at your birthday party there?
I would rather have neither, Rotag. But Zangief is through. He'll have the fight, Larry David, and hopefully he can get his stuff together here. Next fight, we got HeMan against Rickety Cricket.
3 versus 14. Big advantage for HeMan here. Lots of knockout possibilities.
Okay, HeMan opens it up with an 8 of hearts. Rickety Cricket, 3 of clubs. HeMan, 2 of clubs. Opening here for Cricket. Oh, Queen of Hearts. We got 13-10. Cricket going into the final round.
We did not see this going on at all.
Ace, King, Queen, Jack, or 10 would end it right now. It's a Jack. It's over. HeMan has knocked out Cricket.
Boy, and that is the power of the knockout card right there, is that even though HeMan is down, he is getting his butt handed to him. All he does is take that one card to go ahead and turn the tables, and and it was enough.
Yeah, that's realistic. If Rickety Cricket got in a few punches on HeMan, all it would take would be one punch for that fight to be done. HeMan is through. Cricket is going home.
And in the first part, HeMan had an 8 versus 3 advantage in the first round there. And so HeMan comes out with a strong 8, didn't knock him out, but strong 1. Cricket throws a 3. HeMan's like, all right, this is an easy fight. He throws a 2. He's being nice. And Cricket comes back with the queen. And HeMan's like, oh, crap. I've got to actually do something here. I'm going to lose. And that's going to be all over those tabloids and the streaming sites and everything else. So he came back. He knocked him out. He said, the Brawl is not a place to be nice. I've got to do what I got to do.
Brawl is not a place to be nice.
6'11", Federer versus KoolAid Man.
Federer's got that tennis racket. Let's see if he can bust him open. See, difference is 5. Federer can get a knockout with an ace, king, or queen. Let's see how this turns out. Federer opens it up with the 2 of clubs.
We have
KoolAid Man, Jack of diamonds.
Drinking that Kool-Aid.
Federer, 4 of clubs. KoolAid Man, 4 of hearts.
I don't know if you've ever had any Kool-Aid and then tried to play anything, but man, that can give you some stomach cramps with how much sugar it's in it. So maybe that's what happened to Federer.
God knows how it's impacting him. 4 of spades for Federer.
Over.
It's ace of clubs, KoolAid Man. Oh, yeah.
KoolAid Man didn't even need to draw in that last round. He already had it won. But, a weak showing of a 10 for 3 cards for Federer. We thought, that was almost as bad as McDonald's 9.
I picked the KoolAid Man in that one, and I actually got KoolAid Man over HeMan. Let's keep it going. Drink that Kool-Aid. Keep it coming. Let's have him be a Cinderella pick here. Oh, yeah.
You got to break through the wall.
All right. We got our 7-10 matchup. Seed difference is 3, which means that the perfect dudes can get a knockout over that Bobcat with an ace and an ace only. Should be an even matchup. You got the perfect dudes. I got that crazy Bobcat. Let's see what happens.
I just think it's funny that you call them perfect dudes instead of dude perfect.
You got me. Sorry, dudes. Dude perfect opens it up with the 8 of diamonds. Strong start. 2 of spades from the Bobcat. Dudes. 10 of diamonds. 4 of hearts. That Bobcat is getting some weakness. Not used to life on Mars, I guess. King of diamonds. It's pretty much over here. Queen from the Bobcat. 1 last scratch, but the dudes are through.
Yeah, we'll see if that last punch has an effect on the dudes as they go on. But Dude Perfect rallies and will not change their name despite what Willie wants from them. They will continue into the next round, where they will fight either Wonder Woman or a drunk hobo in our 215, the last matchup of the round of 64 at the Mars location.
All right, here we go. Wonder Woman can get a knockout over that drunk hobo with an ace, king, queen, jack, or 10. See, the difference is greater than 10 here. Let's see how Wonder Woman and the drunk hobo shape up here.
Well, we both have Wonder Woman going far, so we need this.
Wonder Woman opens it up with the 8 of clubs. The drunk hobo counters with the queen of diamonds. He's had his 5th. He's ready to roll. Wonder Woman, 7 of clubs. Drunk hobo, 8 of hearts. Wonder Woman needs one of those knockout cards. It's 18-15 going into the final card.
This is huge.
Wonder Woman with the 3 of spades. King of hearts from the drunk hobo. We have a 15 over a 2. Our final 4 is done. Wonder Woman is out on Mars. The drunk hobo is moving on.
I lost my pick all the way into my championship game. Not the winner, but all the way into the championship game there. Apparently, it got in her head that she was a 2 seed and not a 1 seed. She wanted nothing more to do with this Brawl. I thought it would inspire her and have her kind of, take it up a notch. But instead, it was the exact opposite. She had enough of us, enough of the Brawl. She wanted out and to continue to go on and do something else. Hopefully not make Wonder Woman 84 again, because that was definitely not as good as the first one, which was a great film. So we'll see what happens in the round of 32. But
my Mars bracket is shot. The only competitors I have left are Achilles and the KoolAid Man.
Well, it was definitely a surprise there for sure, seeing a 15 seed taking out our number 2 seed.
That's been the biggest upset of all of our episodes thus far. A 15 seed has made it into the next round, and Wonder Woman is going home.
Oh, and he looked at it, and we also had, a 13 seed, continue to move on, an 11 seed move on here, and Ronald McDonald was only 2 away from tying Zangief and 3 from beating him. So that was a very close matchup as well,
Okay, let's see. How do we go down to the ESPN headquarters to see what happens in our next region?
All right, SpiderMan versus the Doughboy, 1 versus 16.
All right, let's see what happens. SpiderMan opens it up with the ace of hearts. Pillsbury Doughboy's out.
Yep, not close. Over, done with, moving on. These are what we expect to see from these top competitors. We don't expect them to be lasting 2-3 rounds. And that's what happened to Wonder Woman. She gave the hobo a chance, and she lost. And so SpiderMan knows, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and give my best right away. All right. So Zidane versus Ric Flair, 8-9 matchup. The guy I don't know versus woo.
How could you not know Zidane? He is one of the most famous soccer players in the history of the world.
But is he a limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, 16 times champion? Woo! Ric Flair.
We'll see what happens here. 8-9 matchup. Nobody has a natural knockout other than Joker. Zidane opens it up with the 7 of diamonds. Ric Flair counters with the king of spades. Zidane, 2 of diamonds. Ric Flair, 4 of clubs. It's 9-14 going into the final card. Zidane, king of diamonds. Ric Flair, 2 of hearts. Looks like Zidane is through and Ric Flair is heading home.
Woo! 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 That's all he would keep saying anyways. You know what? And this is why the cards are so. Flair had him king versus a 7 and 2. So Flair was winning, and he only had 1 card. All he had to do was outdraw the last card of Zidane with 2 cards, and he didn't do that. A 4 and a 2. I mean, you know what?
Strong start, weak finish. The man is obviously old and out of shape. Back to his limo he goes. He's heading home. Zidane is moving on.
That's right. All right, number 4, we have Stay Puft versus JD Scrubs. I got Stay Puft going into my final 4, so this is important after having Wonder Woman knocked out. So
yeah, that's we'll see it. We'll see what happens here. Any face card or an ace will do it. We'll do the trick for the Marshmallow Man, and he opens it up with the 8 of diamonds. JD counters with the 7 of hearts, keeping it close. 7 of clubs for the Marshmallow Man. JD, king of clubs. It is 17-15. JD's got the lead going into the final card. Final card coming is the ace of clubs for the Marshmallow Man. The dream is over. Marshmallow Man is through.
The best part is, you know, the audience watching this can see my face is, I'm like, just the life is getting sucked out of me as my final four pick is already lost and another one. And after I had such a crappy round in the last tournament, in the Brawl number 2, and it's like, I'm just like, crap, I don't even know what I'm doing here. I guess I should go against my gut every single time on these. But thankfully, Stay Puft finally comes through, gets me out of a sticky situation, and he advances to the round of 32. Let's see what the 5-12 matchup, G.I. Joe versus Zach Morris, brings.
Seed difference is 7, which means that G.I. Joe can get a knockout over that cell phone wielding blonde preppy boy with an ace king or a queen. G.I. Joe opens it up with the 7 of spades. Zach Morris counters with the 4 of diamonds. G.I. Joe, 5 of hearts. Zach Morris, 9 of spades. Zach Morris takes the lead going into the final card.
12-13, close matchup.
4 for G.I. Joe. There's an opening for Zach Morris. It's a 6. Zach Morris, the 12 seed is upset. Number 5 seeded G.I. Joe, and my bracket stays perfect in the ESPN region.
Preppy winning it. Preppy, good job, Mr. Zach Morris. He can go home and kiss Kelly Kapowski, and he can go ahead and continuing. I think he's the governor of New York or California in the new Saved by the Bell series. I don't know, I haven't really watched it, but I think that's what he actually moved up to. But we appreciate him taking this time out to come to the ESPN headquarters in Bristol, Connecticut here and getting a win. So good job. 3-14 features Lex Luthor versus Mr. Peanut.
Ace through 10 will get the knockout for Lex Luthor, but we've seen weirder things happen, obviously, if our 2 seed going down the last region. Lex Luthor opens it up with a 10, not messing around. He stomped on that Peanut. It's over.
He knocked him out with a what? I'm sorry, I missed
a 10. 10 of hearts.
Oh, only a 10 and that's it? And it knocked him out?
It did. If a seed difference is greater than 10, a 3 versus 14 matchup, ace, king, queen, jack, or 10 will get a knockout.
And you know what? And that's the thing is Lex Luthor, he's a smart guy. And so he knew he was not messing around. He saw what's happened to some other people. He went ahead and took it into his own hands, got it right away.
6-11 matchup, Captain Picard versus the Burger King. Ace, king, queen will get a knockout for Picard. Let's see how this matchup turns out. It's a jack for Picard. A 9 for the Burger King. King for Picard. Picard is through. The Burger King has been knocked out.
It's funny that the king is done in by a king.
If you say so.
Well, the card said so. I mean, it was a king, so, you know. Listen.
If you say so, the comment was, it's funny.
I work with what I got here, all right? You know.
You're good.
Let me pick up the matchups instead of letting them be random, and then we can do better with this.
Well, let's see what happens in our next fight. We've got Abby Wambach and Alex Morgan going up against Michael Scott. The Queens of Soccer can get a knockout with an ace, and an ace only with a seed difference of 3. Yeah. Michael Scott, one of Rotag's Cinderella's here. I think that he's going down, but let the cards do the talking after they get shuffled.
That's correct. So we'll have to see how it plays out.
All right, here we go. Wambach and Morgan open it up with an ace. Michael Scott is gone, and he didn't even get to throw in a punch.
I'm beginning to question the validity of the card dealer, Willie. I think he's doing some shady stuff going on here because it seems to work out in my disadvantage.
I give them a complete, thorough shuffle between the competitors and then wash them over here on this German dictionary from the turn of the century.
Well, there's the problem right there. You know what, Willie? I'm going to have to get you a special set of cards that I know that can be trusted and not these cards that I think may have been a little bit influenced by you. So I'm going to work on getting you a special deck sent over your way. How does that sound?
As long as it's got our name on it, I'll be happy with it.
Well, we'll have mine on it.
So far, I have a perfect bracket in the ESPN region, unlike my Mars region, which is completely destroyed.
See, Brawl Nation, I have a brag friend that always wants to brag all the time too. So, you're not the only ones that have those kind of people in your life. You just deal with them the best you can.
Yeah, you're just upset about Michael Scott. The man is puking fettuccine Alfredo right now after getting hit by Alex Morgan and Abby Wambach.
Listen,
final
been rough.
Final matchup in that region is Luke Skywalker go up against Toucan Sam. Ace, King, Queen, Jack, or 10 will get a knockout for Luke. Luke opens it up with a 4. Toucan Sam, 2.
Gosh, come on.
Jack of clubs, Luke Skywalker has knocked out the Toucan.
Toucan had a chance. When he got that 4 there, he could have, done what the Hobo did and, upset the 15 seed, but he doesn't. Luke Skywalker making it to the round of 32. He'll take on your Wambach Morgan, duo there. And so that wraps up the ESPN headquarters region there with SpiderMan and Zidane and Stay Puft, Zach Morris, Lex Luthor, Captain Picard, Abby Wambach, and Morgan, and Luke Skywalker advancing to the round of 32. Are we ready to head to the BattleBots arena?
We are. I love that show, but then we got actual competitors there. We got a bunch of crazy stuff in that BattleBots arena. Anything can happen, but the cards will have to do the talking.
As always, we have Thor going up against his boss, the Mouse.
All right, let's see how this matchup turns out. Ace through 10 will get a knockout for Thor over to Mouse. He opens it up with a 5 of clubs. Mickey Mouse, king of clubs. Strong start from the Mouse.
Who's the boss?
Queen of hearts, Thor is. Down goes the Mouse.
Well, just when the Mouse got a little cocky, Thor said, you may pay the bills, but I'm the one that, brings the thrills.
All right. Got it thunders through. He's up moving on, and Mickey Mouse is heading back to Disney. Here's one of the matchups that you thought was quite intriguing. We got Dwight Schrute going up against a random gym teacher.
Yeah. After Michael Scott's weak performance there, it's going to be a tough one for Dwight because, Dwight actually had trouble with Michael Scott in a fight when they went and
did
at the dojo. So
I think Michael Scott spit in his mouth. If I remember that episode correctly. It was pretty gross.
It was. It was.
All right. Dwight Schrute gets the first shot. He opens it up with the king of clubs, the gym teacher, 2 of hearts. Schrute, losing steam, 4 of clubs. Gym teacher, 8 of hearts. Anybody's matchup going into the final card, 14 to 10, Schrute.
It's a close one.
9 of clubs, that should do it. 4 of hearts for gym teacher. Schrute has represented Scranton well, and Schrute is through to the next round.
I always knew that Dwight took it easy on Michael there, and so he had more to offer, and this just proves it, as he advances in our tournament, he must have been training hard on that beet farm. Mo's helping him out, and what can we say? We like to see it. Schrute Farms moving on. Maybe that'll be where the Final Four takes place if Schrute can make it all the way and be our 3rd champion.
It does have an excellent B&B.
That's what I've heard. Clifford, the number 4 seed, takes on Colonel Sanders, the number 13 seed.
Ace through Jack will get a knockout for the big red dog. But we'll see if Colonel Sanders has brought his fryer with him.
One of 2 colonels that are taking place in this region.
Clifford gets a queen of diamonds. He is through, and Colonel Sanders is heading back to that restaurant.
Yep. I say he's probably going to work on a new secret blend of herbs and spices there for his chicken because he's not going to be having to do any more brawling. He's out of here.
All right. We have E Honda going up against Rodney Dangerfield. 7 seed differential. Ace, king, or queen will get a knockout for E Honda. He's got his sumo wrestling outfit on. Rodney Dangerfield is probably telling jokes about it right now, making E Honda mad. Let's see what happens.
Well,
E Honda opens it up with a 10 of spades. Dangerfield with the 6 of hearts. E Honda, 5 of diamonds. Dangerfield, queen of clubs, 16-15. Dangerfield going into round 3.
Just when you think
4 of hearts from E Honda, 6 of spades for Dangerfield. If I've done my math correctly, E Honda is going to have to recover in the spa because he is out.
1922. Rodney Dangerfield takes it. He is moving on. Maybe now he'll get that respect that he needs because he took out the 6'1", 302-pound street fighting champion, E Honda.
I had E Honda beating the big red dog too. I guess that rapid hand movement, that rapid hand move did not work out for E Honda. I'm kind of sad about that. I've never been a fan of Rodney Dangerfield. I don't think he's that funny, but obviously he's quite the brawler.
That's because you don't have good taste, my friend.
I guess.
All right, moving on. Number 3 seed, Hector, going against number 14 seed, Diabetes guy.
Diabetes. If you got diabetes, you might not want to enter the arena against Hector, breaker of horses, Prince of Troy. Only
That's
Achilles was able to
bypass
him. Well, we'll see what happens if Troy can triumph over the infomercial. Let's see what happens. Ace through 10 will get a knockout for Hector. It's a 9 of clubs. Diabetes opens up with a 7 of spades. Next card coming is a 6 of hearts for Hector. Diabetes, had an opening 5 of clubs, though. It's 15 to 12. Hector gets a 5 of hearts. Queen of clubs for the diabetes guy.
Diabetes?
Oh, no. Diabetes. It wasn't Achilles to defeat Hector this time. It was diabetes.
22 to 20. I mean, this is why we love the Brawl. This is why we had so much fun all those years ago, and this is why we want to bring it out to the world, is because you don't know what's going to happen. Those cards can come out random. You can have all the math on your side all you want, but all it takes is 3 bad cards. And the next thing you know is you're back at home watching with the rest of the Brawl Nation.
Maybe he should go home to his wife and child instead of having to fight on and potentially face Achilles again. But diabetes guy is through. Hector's heading back to Troy. I don't believe this. We got a 15 seed, a 14 seed, a 12 seed, and a 13 seed dancing into the next round. We've got chaos once again here in Brawl 3.
Yeah, Elsa might not be the only princess. You know, we got a lot of Cinderellas out there. 6'11", Sabrina the Teenage Witch versus a creepy birthday party magician.
Creepy magician will be sent home immediately with a seed difference of 5 if Sabrina can find an ace, king, or a queen in this crazy deck. Standard deck, 52 cards, 2 jokers. We still haven't seen a joker yet. Let's see what happens here.
Casting a spell on the cards right now.
Maybe. Sabrina opens it up with a 9 of diamonds. The creepy magician, 10 of clubs. Sabrina, 7 of clubs.
16-10.
Creepy magician, queen of hearts. It's 20 to 16. Creepy birthday party magician. What do you see happening here, Rotag?
I gotta hope that the Sabrina pulls out a real spell here and comes up with a face card that's gonna knock him out.
Here we go. It's the 7 of spades. Creepy magician with the jack of clubs. Oh no! My elite 8 pick is gone. Sabrina's out, and the creepy magician is through the next round.
Hide your kids. The creepy magician continues to move forward.
So we're gonna have an 11-14 matchup in the round of 32 with the creepy magician going up against the diabetes guy.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting fight. Let's finish up with the last 2 fights that we have. Number 7, Shaq going against Colonel Mustard in the 7-10 before we do Silver Surfer 2 seed versus 15 seed Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Shaq versus Colonel Mustard.
Shaq can get a knockout with an ace and an ace only, or a joker, of course. Shaq, 9 of spades. 5 of diamonds from Colonel Mustard. Shaq, jack of spades. 10 of spades from Colonel Mustard. It's 19-15. Shaq needs to just finish this off. Jack of diamonds from Shaq. Jack of clubs from Colonel Mustard. Colonel Mustard came on strong, but Shaq emerges victorious.
And there we go. We both had that kind of pick going on, so I like to see that happening for the both of us here. Yeah, it's been surprising. We're almost through 3 complete parts of the bracket here, and we've not seen one joker, I don't believe.
We have not.
So
They
everybody's
are
fighting
there, I
kings.
promise you. I counted these cards
Might have
multiple
slipped in
times.
some extra twos.
No extra twos in here.
I
There
think
are
we need to
jokers.
see them later on that you have each of the cards. You're gonna have to lay them all out for us. But for now, we
I
got to
will.
keep for time constraints. Silver Surfer, number 2 seed, going against number 15 seed, Snap Crackle Pop. Let's make this one a quick one, Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer 8, Snap Crackle Pop 9. Silver Surfer 8, Snap Crackle Pop Ace. It's 20-16. He needs an ace, king, jack, or a 10, or a queen, or a joker. And there's the jack. Silver Surfer's through by the skin of his teeth.
We almost saw another 2 seed upset another 15 seed. If he didn't come up with that knockout, it was going to happen. I mean, that's just insane. What a way to finish off the BattleBots Arena region.
Snap, Crackle, and Pop brought some sizzle to that matchup. Almost got the upset over to Silver Surfer, but the Silver Surfer is through.
Last and final region. Where are we heading, Willie?
We are going to the Great Wall of China, where our first matchup is 1 seed Captain Marvel going up against the Gerber Baby.
Yeah, something that can be seen from space. I don't know if it can be seen from Mars, the Great Wall of China, but we are going to another famous landmark of the world. And so we'll see if there's anything left of the wall after this region gets sorted out. Captain Marvel, Gerber Baby, it should be fairly simple for Captain Marvel, we both think.
9 of spades for Captain Marvel. The Gerber Baby counters 5 of diamonds. Captain Marvel, 6 of diamonds. The Gerber Baby had an opening, but only could draw a 4 of spades. 15 to 9. Captain Marvel, 2 of clubs. There's an opening here for the baby.
Wait. Captain Marvel has 17. Gerber Baby has 9. That means an 8 to tie, 9 or higher to win, right?
That does. Let's see what happens. It's a 3 of hearts. Gerber Baby had the opening there. Captain Marvel was fooling around, but nonetheless, it went all 3 rounds, but Captain Marvel has defeated the Gerber Baby.
Wow. That is just sad. I mean, it's not that I want to root against Captain Marvel, but I really wanted to see a 16 seed take out a 1 seed. And so
hasn't happened yet.
I know. And that, I mean, we've had 15 take out, or 2 take out, 15 take out 2, excuse me. Just earlier in the tournament, that would have been the biggest upset there could have been, was a 16 taken out of 1. So Karl Malone, Count Chocula, 8-9, no advantage. Let's see what the cards say.
Here we go. Captain Marvel, I still cannot believe, almost lost to a baby. But we're moving on. Karl Malone, Count Chocula, 8-9 matchup. Karl Malone opens it up with a joker.
Karl Malone delivers with the first joker of the matchup, getting the knockout.
Count Chocula didn't get the chance to count any cards on that one. He is gone. Karl Malone showing some impressive fighting ability against an even matchup there.
That's right. 4-13. My pick to win it all. Johnny Lawrence going up against Alfred.
Seed differential is 9. Johnny Lawrence can get a knockout with an ace, king, queen, or jack. Let's see what happens. Johnny Lawrence opens it up with a 10 of spades. Alfred, 2 of hearts. Johnny Lawrence, there's the ace. Alfred's going home. That upset pick of mine did not happen. The ace of spades. The Johnny Lawrence headbutt. Goodbye, Alfred. Go back home and tell Batman what happened.
That's right, baby. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Cobra Kai represented here. Let's go, Johnny Lawrence.
Okay, our next matchup is Rocky Balboa, the 5 seed, going up against 12 seed Mr. Feeney. Seed differential is 7, which means that Rocky can get a knockout with a ace, king, or a queen. Rocky opens it up with a queen of diamonds. Feeney goes down.
Yep, Rocky's been in enough fights. He knows he's got a long way to go. If he wants to last, he's got to get this over with quickly. Feeney, too old, too frail, too much to still learn, and apparently needs to move on. King Arthur, Golden Girls, 3-14 matchup. What will the cards say here? Will King Arthur dismiss the Golden Girls in a chivalrous way that Willie thought he would, or will he just be vicious in how he takes them out?
He is holding that sword. Let's see what happens. King Arthur opens it up with a 10 of diamonds. That's going to be enough with the seed differential greater than 10. The Golden Girls are heading home.
And you know what? That was the kindest way to put it as possible. Just quick, get the knockout over, not a big knockout like you said. So well done. You called that.
Thank you for being a friend, Golden Girls. Enjoy your retirement.
The Graboid from Tremors is the number 6 seed going up against Uncle Rico, the number 11 seed.
That Graboid can get a knockout with an ace, king, or queen. Opens it up with a king. Uncle Rico's going home.
That's what we like to see. Quick knockouts. They move things along for us, so we're not spending a bunch of time on fights that really don't matter. Logan Paul is the 7 seed going up against Jillian Michaels, the 10 seed.
Logan can get a knockout with an ace. Ace only, of course, either can get a knockout if you see one of those dirty move jokers. Let's see what happens. Logan Paul opens it up with a 2 of spades. Jillian counters with a 10 of diamonds. Logan Paul back on his feet. 9 of hearts. Jillian Michaels, 8 of hearts. It is 18-11 moving on to the final round. Final card coming is a 7 of hearts for Logan Paul, a 5 of hearts for Jillian Michaels. Sorry, my phone's going off here. That should be enough.
18 for Logan Paul, and we have 23 for Jillian. She is moving on. She outlasts him. Logan Paul back to the YouTube just like us.
I think he's got a few more followers than we do, but the day is young, Rotag.
Yes, but we are not.
That is true.
All right, last matchup of the round of 64. We have 2-seeded Elsa, the princess from Disney, not the Hurricane, and 15-seeded Scrooge. Let's go ahead and see how the cards fall for this final matchup here of the round of 64.
Here we go. Elsa opens it up with a Joker. Oh!
Maybe she is the Hurricane, and she's just playing a trick on all of us.
Oh, didn't need that kind of viciousness going up against a mere 15 seed, but Ebenezer Scrooge is not waking up from that bad dream. Elsa is through to the next round.
Absolutely. Well, there you have it, folks. That is the round of 64. All matchups are complete. We will be back tomorrow for another episode featuring the round of 32, where we'll see, will there be some more upsets like we've seen already with some of these 14 seeds and 13s and 12s winning, or will we have some more strong performances from people like we just saw with Elsa?
Hit us up on the interwebs. rotag&willy is our handle on Twitter. See you next time.
Once again, as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Leave your comments down below. We're excited to bring you even more action in the next Brawl. All right, guys. We'll see you later.